Should you pay off your family home first before investing in a property? This is a pretty complicated question, and there are multiple ways to answer this, right? The first and foremost thing is really dependent on where are you in your journey of investment. Now, it all depends where you are in that journey. If you're in the accumulation phase, which means that you need to accumulate more assets, then it's probably a better idea to accumulate more assets first as opposed to paying off your own home. However, if you've already accumulated your assets, right, and you've got enough of it, and you're in the stage of pretty much consolidation or retirement, then maybe putting focus down into clearing your debt is a better strategy, okay? If you haven't accumulated assets yet, and let's just say you're in a situation where you just got your family home and you're about to buy your next property, and now the question becomes, well, should I put my spare income and my spare cash into the deposit of buying a new property versus paying down my own home? Now, if that's your situation, here's my answer for you. Can you save your way to retirement? Yes or no? Okay, because paying down debt on a property is pretty much saving your way to retirement. Because if you're saving your money into a bank versus paying a loan down, there's not much difference between the two, okay? It's essentially the same thing. If you can't earn your way or save your way to retirement, the answer becomes quite obvious. You need to invest into enough assets so that your assets can one day replace your income or your job. That is the whole point of investment, because you have to understand that once you get your house paid off, it might take you the next 15, 20 years to pay that property off, right? Now, once you get to 15, 20 years later into the future and you've got this paid off property, how are you going to replace your income? How are you going to retire? That is the question, right? And so I talk about this concept called leverage all the time. And leverage is incredibly powerful if you understand how to utilize it in the right way, because leverage is going to help you build enough assets so that you can actually retire earlier rather than later. For most people, because they've got this inherent fear of debt, their first reaction is just to pay off the property as quickly as possible. But what they don't realize is happening by doing that is that you're actually delaying your retirement longer, not sooner. Because even if you have a property paid off, how are you going to replace your income? That's the question that needs to be answered. How do you replace your income? And so you need to have a concurrent strategy that goes along with that as well. There's a time and a place to pay off your property, but probably not when you haven't even bought an investment property yet. When you pay off your property is when you're about to retire at the end and you just need to clear debt out. That's the time you've been paying off your home.